3 centuries ago, on the night of 21st September, Sakuro and a twin sister, Julia, were sleeping in their room. Next day was Julia's 17th birthday because Sakuro was born 1 minute earlier, and they still celebrated on the same day. They have hidden the present somewhere. Fine, I'll tell you. Sakuro hid it under Julia's bed and Julia hid all goes in her wardrobe. Sakuro bought a new royal blue handbag for Julia, and Julia bought a giant skeleton stuffed toy for Orko. Fast forward to 2 hours before the birthday party. Julia, do you remember what theme we had for this party? Orko asked. I think it was 1 minute late, baby, Julia answered. Oh, okay, Orko replied. They spent 2 hours decorating the house together. Ooh, guests are here, Orko exclaimed, opening the door, but instead of guests, it was 2 police officers. They were both holding presents with blood splatter on them. Good evening, Miss Lee. We have come to inform you that one of your friends, William, has died last night. We found these presents at the crime scene and they were for you and your sister. I'm really sorry that you didn't get to say goodbye to your friend. It seemed that you were close, considering he said that he knocked you in the birthday card. They said, sadly handing over the presents. Have you found out who murdered him yet? She asked with her eyes watering up. Sadly, no, but we'll tell you who the killer is when we find out, they answered. Till then, we bid you farewell. Farewell, Orko replied while closing the door. I'm gonna go wash my face and fix my makeup, Orko said, going upstairs to her room. Orko placed the presents on her bed and then sat on her bed mourning her friend's death. While crying, she reached for her present and opened it, seeing if there was anything inside to see who the killer is. And of course, there was no clue or evidence on who it was. All that was inside were 9 kunais. Something that Orko has always wanted, and a letter that had been written a day before the murder. How did he find this? These are impossible to find. She turned her teary eyes to the letter and read it. It said, Dear Orko, happy birthday. You'll probably wonder where I got your present from. Oh, it's a secret, and it won't be a secret anymore if I told you. Well, how do I say this? You are truly the best. You are truly the best girl I've ever met in my life, and you're really beautiful. You understand and agree with almost everything I say. I know we're friends, but I want to be more than that. I love you. That's all I can. And well, that's all I want to say. Tell Julia I said hello. Love, William. Just reading the letter made Orko cry even more. Just reading the letter made Orko cry even more. I loved you too. Okay, I didn't. I love you too. Why did this have to happen? I loved him so much. She wailed. Her teardrops fell onto the letter. I swear to God, I will avenge you if it's the last thing I do. She wasn't just filled with sorrow, she was also filled with anger and the urge to kill. She got off from her bed and went to wash her face and redid her makeup. After that, she could hear footsteps. Julia, she thought, instead it was a greedy and envious mother. What a shame, your beloved was killed. What would you do now? Oh, I know. Why don't you move on to someone richer? It's not like he's worth it anyway, she said, smiling. Arthur's eyes had literally turned red with anger and bloodlust. She walked to her bed and picked up 3 of the kunais and threw them at her mother, which instantly killed her right there. 3 of them hit her heart, head, and left leg. And right when the first kunai hit, Argo said, "See you in hell, see you in hell," and busted into maniacal laughter. One wasn't enough, she was hungry for more. She walked over to her mother's cadaver and retrieved her 3 kunai. And then she walked over to her bed and picked up the other 6. And then went downstairs. She had reached the living room. When she had reached the living room, she could glad at her scared father. "See you in hell," she said, and threw 3 kunais at him, hitting him all in the same place she had hit her mother, and instantly killing him. Her father fell to the ground dead. Argo walked to the dead body and retrieved her 3 kunais. She got up and looked at her quivering sister. But Argo couldn't do it. She loved her sister too much. She opened her mouth and said, "Goodbye, sister. I will always love you. And I hope you will forgive me." And then Argo ran out of the house and into the woods behind her house, never to be seen again. Later on, the birthday party was postponed, and Julia had called the police, but no matter where they searched, Argo was never found. Everybody referred to her as Dark Oracle because the woods she escaped to were haunted by a tall creature. Author's note. Hey guys, I finally finished writing my creepypasta. You're probably wondering what happened to Julia. Well, of course she was sent to an orphanage and then taken in by a wonderful and kind family. And with that, I shall bid you farewell, Bullface. Apparently, I made a lot of mistakes in this, and I am going to edit it to just fix the mistakes. There's so many.